he done?
He blinded 6 horses with a metal spike.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, the first time one entered your life in any way.
So we're talking to Daniel Radcliffe, the star of Equus. First thing, congratulations, of course, on the run. You've been here for over 3 months, and you have yet to miss a performance, which is sort of really buzzed about here in theater circles. Is that really? Yes, because most people somehow or another manage to get sick or call in sick.
I've been sick.
And you, I was going to say, have you done it sick? Have you really made that effort to just push through and go on stage?
There was one show where I was really ill and I tried to eat before the show, and so an hour before the show I was throwing up. But man, I've got to have a leg amputated before I miss a show. You know, I would have to be seriously ill before I took a show off.
Is that because you think the fans are really counting on you, or just your own work ethic?
It's my job. You know, it's like there are some jobs where, you don't get. I don't know. Maybe you do, but I suppose you don't get doctors phoning up and saying, "Oh, I've got a bit of a cold. I'm sorry, I can't come in today." I mean, maybe they are if they're working with newborn babies and stuff. But yeah. So it's just my job, and it's a work ethic that my mum and dad have had always, and they've imbued in me. So yeah, it's just that you don't miss shows.
Is it hard to come down after the show?
Yeah.
Do you stay up till 3 in the morning? Do you?
I generally I was up till 2 this morning watching the England versus India scores tick over on my computer because no one broadcasts cricket in this country. So no. I just watch the scores, the numbers tick over, which is thrilling as you can imagine. But so I watched that for a couple of hours, and I also watch a lot of Discovery Channel and History Channel, and that's great. I love Monster Quest on History Channel. It's awesome because every show goes the same way. Every show kind of goes, "Oh, we didn't find a monster." Well, yeah, no, of course not, because they're not there. But but you still spend an hour telling us about them. But no, I watch a lot of that stuff.
Is that going to be a hard transition to go back from Alan Strang to Harry Potter?
I don't think so. I think as soon as I put the glasses on and as soon as I get back on that set, it's just going to be, okay, here I am again. It should be, hopefully it'll be very easy. Harry is a character I am by now very, very comfortable with. And there's a lot of myself in Harry, so it shouldn't be too hard to transition back to.
Did you have an instant rapport with Anna Camp, who plays your love interest?
We did actually. We got on very, very well, sort of from the word go, really. Which was really, really good. And she's a really sweet girl, and I think she'll do very well because she's a very, very good actress.
Now, you guys just worked together on the Gypsy of the Year contest, for which you guys came in first in fundraising, which had a lot to do with you, and also first runner-up in on-stage performance,
but frankly,
and something you wrote.
I think to come first runner-up to The Lion King, which was amazing, which is basically, apparently I've been told that people are talking about the guy that choreographed that.
Yeah,
they're talking about him as being like the next Alvin Ailey. So we came second to that, man. I don't care what anyone tells me, we won. That's amazing. And also I think it's really cool that a company of 30 people came up with this thing that we beat the musicals at their own game, man. We did a song and dance, and we beat them. So we were all thrilled.
And you made fun of yourself. I mean, a lot of Gypsy of the Year has always been based on making fun of your competition, but you guys really made fun of yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was a fun, silly song, and we ended in a kick line, so it was quite old-fashioned, but it was just great. It was just a great laugh.
Now, we heard you sing at Gypsy of the Year. Is musical theater in your future?
Well, I can sing a lot better than that. First of all, I want to say, because I had a real cold those days, so the voice was really scratchy. You can probably still hear it a bit now. And I mean, I'd love to do a musical. I would love to do a musical. But I've got to get better at singing first. I've got to take a lot more lessons, and I am taking lessons. And
here in the States? Or
I've been taking them here as well, actually, yeah. With Jeannie Levetri is her name, who taught Daniel Evans for Sunday in the Park with George. And she's marvellous. And in England I have a guy called Mark Malin who's hilarious, and as Alan Rickman was once quoted saying, he teaches through sarcasm. So he just kind of sits at the piano and insults you till you're good. But he's brilliant, and a lot of fun. So yeah, those two are my singing teachers, and I do ultimately would love to do a musical, yes.
Do you make New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, kind of, like, not really, no. I mean, I've been asked this question twice in this little thing. And once I said I don't do them because I couldn't think of an answer quick enough. For the other person, I said this, and this will be my New Year's resolution, to make the next Potter film the best it's ever been and to work harder on it than I ever have before. Even though I've worked hard before, I want to make it even better.
After Harry Potter finishes, a year and a half from now, would you want to come back here to Broadway and work again? Or?
Yes, definitely. I'd love to do it. I'd love to work here again because it's an amazing town, and the Broadway community is a place I want to have in my life for the rest of my life, definitely.